It's your boy Don Peoplez and Trav. DeadBolt ATL, man. We is back. Y'all know what it is, man. I know it's been about a week. What, about a week and a half since we done went live, man? Probably about a week and a half. But we back.
Man, that was 2 days ago, man.
That was 2 days ago.
They just missed the live stream.
They just missed it.
You got to catch the replay, bro. It's on there
what
somewhere. You feel me?
That's what it was. Okay. I get it one time. I get it. But yeah, definitely. Oh man, I can't call it, folk. Man, what about you, man? It's pollen season. Hey,
but it
crazy
ain't
out here.
It was pollen season, but it ain't no more though because
where
of the
did it
weather.
go?
I mean, it kind of cooled off. When it cooled off a little bit, it stopped dropping from the sky a little bit. But expect it to crank back up just a little bit. Expect it to crank back up once that temperature hit back in them 70s.
Still greener than a Grinch.
Yeah, it's still yellow over here in my neighborhood. But
yeah, man. It's I mean, one thing I tell people all the time, I say between March and April, you're gonna get a lot of pollen. After that, man, then you're gonna go right into summer. Because we really don't have no spring. We go right from winter, like you said, it's cold half the time and shit like that. Then we going right into the summertime. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to pollen season, man.
Our spring is pollen season.
Yeah. That's pollen season, our definite spring. But you know what's so crazy though? One person wants to get out of Atlanta. I guess he can't handle the pollen, and he telling people that his realtor not doing the job. So he basically saying, "Hey, let me go ahead and get up out of here. Let me put this out here myself." Now I didn't even know personally Meek Mill had a home down here, but obviously, man, he trying to get rid of it, and he basically calling out his realtor like, "Yo, the realtor is not doing a job." So I don't know. I mean, what to think about this? I guess I feel Atlanta is the best market to be in this side of the, the map. I mean, the prices of rent and home ownership is still relatively cheaper. You feel what I'm saying? So I personally feel, like he shouldn't get rid of his house, but obviously he's not signed to a major no more, so he can't afford a lot of probably like the major luxuries like his boy. Because I would have thought Rick Ross would have been out of his house. I would have thought he'd have been tried to sell his house. Rick Ross.
That's not going nowhere. You better.
Oh yeah, I see. No, I see. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have thought Rick Ross
would not be Evander Holyfield. He would not be Evander Holyfield. That is where Rick Ross will be from now on. You better believe that. Along with his other properties. I don't think Ross going nowhere, bro.
So you don't think Ross? You don't think Ross leaving that spot?
He caught it for too cheap, bro. It's too player of a deal. There's too much land. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Ross going nowhere. You got good weather here in Atlanta. Obviously, it's not like Miami where you around the beach. But guess what? We don't have to worry about hurricanes. Ross ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
And then he makes money off his property, though. But you would think somebody like Meek Mill would be able to generate some type of money off the property. Like if I'm a famous celebrity, like it's no way I'm going broke because I'm gonna use my likeness on everything. Nigga, if I gotta sell like Rick Ross. Rick Ross ain't dropping no platinum albums and nothing, but he putting his name on everything from a barbecue sauce to your favorite drink to wings. It don't matter what's going on. He gonna brand himself, and that's how he's able to keep up with the luxuries. I think with Meek Mill, he's limited. Like, yeah, he got his hands in justice reform and stuff like that, but that's, I'm pretty sure he getting a couple of dollars off the money that's getting sent in from that. But
this is what you also got to think about too, Donnie. We like Meek Mills more than people like Rick Ross more than like Meek Mill. That's just period. People relate to Rick Ross music more than Meek Mill. We like Meek, but he's not Rick Ross, bro.
And you know what? Like with Meek Mill, and I want you to pull up this real quick. I guess he got to do more of this type of shit, right? Because this went viral on the internet this week. But I think he has to do more of this type of shit to make sure that he can pay for his expenses. Now, with the person that did this little thing is pointing out, as he's doing his little, I don't know what you want to call this when we about to pull up. You got it. What I sent?
No, you ain't sent nothing. Ain't nothing in there. Same thing. Let me see. Let me refresh. All these goddamn hearts. Oh, let's see what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I want you to peep.
Oh, that's one of your words. That's one of your words.
I want you to peep what this dude do. Look at that dude.
Now let me not play that. We get him size.
Hey, you see that? Wait a minute, hold on. Did everybody see that right there? Let me show you what this man did right here. See, this is what these rappers be having to go through, man, while they be acting tough and shit like that. It's like this nigga got to put on coon shows for these white billionaires. And this is what he must not be doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at the start of this video, and it's gonna turn around, but when you look at the start of it, you can clearly see that this rich white billionaire grabbed his balls.
Oh, whoa, I missed that.
Yeah, you need to look and pay attention. See what's going on. Like
all that, huh?
Grab my man's nuts, bro. Like, and we're gonna let it run one more time, but grab my man nuts. Like, so this is what you got to do to obviously continue to earn money if you ain't already signed doing millions of records like Drake. You know, you got to do this shit, goofy ass dances. You know, dude, like, yeah, I just got done ramming you. Let me grab your nuts. I like how you.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see what you're talking about. You know, that's funny. It's too close. Yeah, that's grabbing. That was too close.
No, man, he touched them motherfuckers. He let dude know. You ain't see Meek jerk back like, you know, because he knew he was being filmed. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think, bro. He around these dudes, man, and these dudes are straight out of character when it come to being around they billionaire friends. But it's murder, kill on a black man. You feel what I'm saying? But when you get around a nigga like this, now imagine if a nigga would have did that though. You dig what I'm saying? Like, imagine if a nigga in the streets would have sat back and grabbed your nuts.
He would have had a major problem.
He would have had a motherfucking problem. Like, but since it was a short white billionaire who we don't know the name of, right? Because I don't know him. Now I know this dude. He the owner of the Philly Sixers and the Fanatics. He more of a public, but the other dude, I ain't never seen him from a can of paint. And we can clearly see that he bagged back and said, "Yeah, give me that. Give me that." While we doing this weird ass little dance. You feel what I'm saying? And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to these entertainers, man. So this is why I feel personally Meek Mills is getting rid of his home. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey man, shout out to Miss Pimpin 706. What's up, sis? So you dropped the laughing emoji. Exactly.
Yeah.
They out here doing clown stuff. They out here doing clown stuff.
They doing clown shit. And I'm gonna tell you who else as we move on, because we about to get into the show. Just wanted to start off with a little Atlanta news, but everything affecting our culture, all the hip hop news, everything affected and all the fuckery around the galaxy. But as we scroll through, I mean, now I ain't, putting my business out there, but I'm waiting like every motherfucking body else. I don't know what's going on with the IRS this year, but these motherfuckers just making niggas wait, right? For no reason. You don't owe nothing. You a tax-paying citizen. Most motherfuckers is on standby. But I find it real funny. I guess what they trying to see United States being $31 trillion in debt. They now telling niggas, hey, if you hustling, if you selling dope, crack, you robbing, scamming, they want you to report your earnings. And let's check what they talking about.
Those who might be watching. April 15th is fast approaching, and the IRS wants to make sure that when you file your taxes, you include money from illegal activities, everything from prostitution to drug dealing to good old-fashioned stealing. In other words, if you, like hundreds of thousands of your fellow Americans, walked into your local drugstore, filled up your bags and walked out, and you did not return the property, the IRS says, quoting here, criminals who might be watching, April 5th, you must report its fair market value on your 1040 tax document. Don't blame the messenger. Common sense is just trying to keep you out of trouble. Not from the criminal activity you were involved in. No, heck, nobody prosecutes that anymore. But you must report its fair market value on your.
Oh, that's interesting. So he said if you go in a drugstore and steal, they want you to report that. They said report the fair market value.
That's what they want you to report. So they want you to report the fair market value. So if you hustling, that's what I'm saying. If you hustling, you out here getting a couple dollars, they want you to report it. They saying, man, listen, we not prosecuting y'all no more. We know that y'all been getting away from it for years. But what we want you to do is we want you to report it, so then therefore we can tax it accordingly. That's what they want. That's what they want you to do. And you know what I'm saying? I just find it crazy, man. As a criminal system is unraveling, they saying, fuck it, we can't stop crime, but let us recoup some of this bread coming from the crime. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna try to get you for tax evasion.
They're gonna try to get you for tax evasion.
That's what it boils down to. If they come in your house and start finding things,
yeah, they're gonna be like, "Oh, why didn't you report that? We gave you an alley to report that."
Hold on, how did you report this car?
You didn't report this bag of weed? Oh no, we can't charge you for it, but we supposed to got like about $50-$60 off that bag and taxes. So yeah.
Wow, dog.
And this is what I'm saying, bro. This is more control. And then I also find it funny, man, as we
shout out to Tiffany in the shell. Hello,
what's going on? What's happening
tonight? Thanks for chiming in with the fellas.
You know what I'm saying? I find it real funny also what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Now the Pentagon, look, they ramping up this news right here, y'all. And this is what got me worried, because I really think we about to be on some beam me up Scotty type of time, because they are ramping up this UFO shit. And now the Pentagon admits that an alien mothership is probably sent probes to Earth. Like, wait a minute. Now, Trav, I know you down with the ET movement, and you've already told me that they can abduct you and do what they please. Now, I don't know what that meant.
I want to see what kind of weed they got.
Yeah. They're gonna extract your ass, all right. And that's
no,
what's crazy.
Not my ass.
I don't know. I mean, what are you saying? They might have to extract it. Who knows, right? But at the end of the day, I find it strange that now they're saying it's a mothership hovering around this bitch. Now, really, what's going on? And this is what I want to know. Do we believe that there are aliens amongst us right now? And if they are aliens amongst us right now, do we feel that they trying to take it? You know, they trying to plot to take over this bitch, or do you think they down here just to do some studying?
I don't know. That's a good question, Donnie. Because definitely, if they wanted to, they could have been probably blew it up. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a good question, man. Hopefully, they are friendly, and hopefully, we will be friendly to them. I think the problem is that humans are going to be assholes. They're going to be terrible, and it ain't going to be people of our complexion. But we're going to go down with everybody.
So you think they're going to come down like, yo, we on some peace, kumbaya?
They could.
And you think that we, you know, as a people, going to start bucking at them? Well, like my thing is,
let me just
our
say
weapons are not going to work. They got lasers.
It's always the government, and when I say the government, you know what type of people I'm talking about. It's really a lot of times it really be, you know, white people, man, who be messing shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's usually not us. It's going to be them.
Right.
And then since we are all here on Earth, we're gonna have to take the fall, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Down with the goddamn mothership.
You know,
I know what you're gonna be. You're gonna have a whole flag. I'm gonna be trying to buck at that mother. You're gonna have a whole flag, like, take me now. And
I'm trying to tell you.
What you doing?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna beam your ass up. They're waiting for you. But you know
be
what,
up there with the Guardians of the Galaxy or some of that type shit.
I'm gonna tell you something. And you know, this now, you know, flipping on a more serious subject, but this is serious too. But if the aliens were studying us, what do you think they feel about this type of stuff that we about to pull up next?
I'm gonna full screen this one, Donnie.
Now, yeah, we need to full screen it. And this is what we're saying, and this is what's happening in our schools right now. Do you think that the aliens is proud of this type of shit? Do you think they about to nuke this motherfucker after seeing some shit like this? Trav, let's run.
Is a child who performs at RuPaul's drag events, who's sponsored by Crocs, and whose mother runs a kid drag count with sexually explicit performances like this. No child should be performing adult entertainment for adults. This is not expression. This is child exploitation. What kind of parent brings their child to perform with adults and in front of adults wearing BDSM gear and lingerie? What kind of parent is okay with their child being sexualized and behaving in a...
Actually, down people, I'm going ahead and stop that because we do not promote this kind of stuff on our channel. I know we are showing this just to report on it, but this right here is a little bit out of hand. I've seen a little too much, dog. I'm going.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? So how you think the aliens is gonna feel about something like that? Because see, this is the thing. we setting this up, man, for them not to let us be parents. For those who have children, they're setting us up for us not to be parents any longer, because they're basically saying our children are going to have a choice to be male, woman, or child. You know, whatever.
Go ahead. I just want Tiffany Michelle. She asked, "What's the topic? Is it something of everything?" It is. It is something of everything. We just talk about a bunch of different stuff.
Just sit back, enjoy the ride. You know what I'm saying? Comment on what you want to comment on.
And here we go, right here. Miss Pimpin 706 said that's disturbing, because it is, Donnie.
Yeah, man.
We both agree with you. That is very disturbing. Why do they have a child performing at drag shows?
That is very disturbing.
I don't understand this. Just like you don't, Donnie. I don't understand it, but I don't think I'm supposed to understand it, because it's not something that I'm going to take part of ever.
Yeah. And you know what's so crazy, man, with them pushing all this stuff, man, into our schools, where our children is at. I just think, man, that shit is disgusting. But we want to report on it because we got to show y'all what's going on outside. Like, just because they ain't hit your school yet,
that's so bad, man.
Don't mean that they not having board meetings to get this put into your children's schools. Just because you ain't heard about this yet, because they trying to bring this shit on the road to a school near you. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if the aliens is watching and they probing, they like, oh yeah, we got to go ahead and
I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused as to how the adults in that community even allow that to go on. I guess it kind of fits in with the whole Dwayne Wade situation and they kid.
Dwayne Wade is definitely desensitizing a lot of people with the Zaya Wade situation. Like, he's desensitizing a lot of people to make it feel like it's okay for a child to have a choice if they're going to be a male or a female or not. If they came out a female, hey, I want to be a male, or I want to be a dog, I want to be a cat. Like, we gotta pump the brakes on this shit, man. If somebody want to be RuPaul, then they can be RuPaul when they get grown. They shouldn't be allowed to be RuPaul when they're in the 4th grade, 3rd grade.
I agree.
Putting on whole drag shows and shit without getting tips without the bread. You feel me? It's just crazy to me. I'm gonna tell you what else is crazy as we move on, because I know that was kind of a little disturbing, but I wanted to connect the two, right? This situation right here, right, that we about to view. Now, this is crazy, because I always wondered, like, the chick be grabbing her hair. She say this Brazilian, this that real Peruvian. You feel what I'm saying? And this is how your shit is getting made right here, man. And I don't know. I'm questioning. I'm questioning now the hair game. Now that I see what's going on, we got to run this right here.
Creep on in. I'm gonna have to kill that music. That's gonna kill us. I mean, what is this though? Is this like what the hell going on? Is this from humans?
Man, it didn't look like it when it came out the bag, did it?
I'm trying to tell you.
That shit didn't look like. You see what they got to do to get it together, nigga. That shit look like it's just some whatever. Like, it's a whole little process going on, man. Oh yeah, interesting. They getting it together. So this is what goes down, huh? Yeah. This
Ladies,
how y'all wearing it.
Y'all know this coming out somebody else's head, or is this coming from animals, horses? Where's this coming from? Because I do think it's coming off of other women's head. It depends on what country.
I mean, that shit don't even look like. I mean, but think about it. Let me ask you a question.
That little rough right there.
If it was coming off another woman's head, wouldn't it be already straight? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm cutting, nice women's hair, ain't I cutting it off at the root straight? Like, why would it curl up and fizz up like that?
Because women of certain nationalities don't have straight hair. Only white women are born with straight hair.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
True. That's true.
Everybody else's hair is kind of textured. I think maybe Middle Eastern people, they might have a little, like his hair. It's a little curly. It's a little textured.
But that shit came out the bag like clumped together and just
like wool, but like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Interesting. It's a big business, and it is booming over here in America. If you got,
that's how they get that shit ready, though.
You will get the bag,
right? And I know it's some women that's probably looking at this like, damn, I wish I had that bundle. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know that's bundles right there.
Shout out to Tasty Boo. She said that looks suspicious. It definitely could be house hair. I think she meant to say horse on that one right there. Who knows? That do look a little crazy, but that's what y'all like to put in y'all head. You know what I'm saying? It's a moneymaker. You know, it is what it is. I don't knock it. You know what I'm saying? That what y'all like. That what y'all like.
Yeah, I mean that's a situation right there to where, like you said, if that's somebody's go to or whatever the case may be, hey, more power to you on this one. You feel me? But that, like you said, that looks a little suspicious. That definitely looked like it came off from Mrs. Ed. You know what I mean? Maybe a little Mr. Ed, maybe some Junior Ed in there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would definitely watch out for that. But like I said, I mean, overall, women wear weave. Especially African American women. We, even when they got good hair, I've asked all the time, like, yo, you have great hair. Why are you putting weave in? And you get a whatever answer.
They tell you it's a protective style. It's to protect their own hair.
I don't understand.
I get a lot of that. It's a protective style. Okay,
right.
Do what you do.
Like I don't. Like me personally, I
can
really
I pull on it? No. Well, I can't pull on it if it's protective. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I can't pull it out. I can't pull it out.
Pull it out. Hold on, we got another comment, man. Lust for Goddess, man. Shout out to Lust for Goddess. She said, I think it looks crazy because it was all thrown into a bag together. It slick, got matted together, and tangled. Yeah, I agree with you, Lustful. That's another reason why it looked crazy, because it just looked dirty.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But you see how they getting it together to get it back right.
Sorry,
what's that right there?
Lynn Beat said, Rumpelstiltskin. Exactly.
Rumpelstiltskin.
I kind of remember the story of Rumpelstiltskin a little bit. It had something to do with some long ass hair, right? I know that, didn't it?
Yeah. It definitely has something to do with it. Definitely has
Lust
something
for God
to do
that said, no, I'm not protecting my hair. I just don't feel like being bothered with my natural hair. Too much work.
And that's what I hear a lot too. But that's what I hear a lot too, though. It's easier to put the wigs on, to put the weaves in, than to deal with your natural hair. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, it's easier to do it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it's a lot of maintenance for a woman. Okay, we got more comments.
Boo said also, when hair is cut off the scale, I think she meant to say scalp, it loses its nutrients. I know it loses some because it dies. It ain't hooked to your head no more. So now it's dead. Once it's off that scalp, it ain't breathing no more.
It's a done deal. It's dead. It's gone to the earth. But like I said, I mean, shout out to the ladies that wear weave. As long as you keep your weave done, your edge is nice. Hey, I ain't got no issues. You ain't gonna hear no complaints out of me. I just know that's just part of our culture. But I just wanted to show you how some of y'all shit getting made. Now, some people going to some high end.
Hey, hold on, Donnie. Let me say something to the ladies. Ladies, I'm looking at y'all in the camera. When that thing start peeling up in the front right there, y'all gonna get rid of it. Get rid of it. Because a brother like me, I'm gonna take pictures of you and put you online.
You gonna put it online?
I'm gonna put it online.
Oh no!
And I'm gonna send it to all my female friends, and they're gonna be like, I can't believe they let her walk out that house like that. When that shit start picking up around that little lake, whatever y'all.
I know what you're talking about. Right there. I know what you're talking about.
When that shit go to lifting up like a strong wind to come through and just blow that shit off.
Like the Donald Trump. That shit.
Go ahead and get that done, ladies, or go ahead and put on a hat. Put on something. Keep your bonnet on, whatever you need to do. Because when that thing starts lifting up off them edges right up,
it's over for you.
Well, don't come out like that. Don't come out.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, as we move forward, I'm gonna tell you, I feel sorry for this next individual that we about to talk to. And you might ask me, why do I feel sorry? Because I've watched Black China, and I've met Black China before back in the day in the strip club. I've watched Black China fall from grace to me. I think she's unsatisfied with she's one of the first BBLs, and she like, yo, I'm about to document my whole surgery, but she basically getting breast reduction, she getting her ass took off, because a lot of women are not happy with all that, and this is a prime example to a lot of ladies who chasing the BBLs. This is one of the originators of it. You know what I'm saying? And she not happy. She like, I gotta get rid of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's hear what Blac Chyna got to say about her road to recovery.
Good morning, everybody. So I'm at the doctor's office right now, and as y'all know, I've been changing my life and changing my ways. So one of the things that I feel like is going to take me to the next level is obviously taking some of these shots out. And by the way, shots and the BBL is totally different, and I'm gonna tell you why. A BBL is when they use your own fat. Shots is silicone. So I just want all the ladies out there to know, do not get silicone shots because you can get sick, you can die, have complications, and all this other crazy stuff. I haven't had any crazy complications since I got it. I got it when I was 19 years old. But now I'm moving here in life. So I want this out of my ass so I can grow. Not to mention, good morning, guys.
Okay. Blac Chyna says she's trying to get that up out of her, man. I feel it's a strange object in her body. And like she said, the ass shots is not the same thing as a BBL. And I guess it's starting to feel funny in her butt cheeks or something. Or it got old. The silicone got old. It's expired. She got to get it up out of there. Like milk. You gotta get it up out of there.
She gotta get the silicone. She got to get the silicone up out of there.
Gotta get it up out of there.
She gotta get it up out of there. So yeah, I can understand why, you know, like I said, Blac Chyna, she's just done with it. You know what I'm saying? I think she's probably getting tired of just being looked at for her ass, her titties. You know what I'm saying? There's no substance there. So I think she wants to go back to being a normal chick. And this is what she's trying to do now. But I personally feel like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, like she too far gone. It doesn't matter if she takes out her BBL. Who's gonna date Blac Chyna at this point of the game? At the age she at now, who dating Blac Chyna?
Somebody will. Shout out to my guy, really real said she got spoiled silicone.
She got spoiled silicone. Really real, you hit it on the head, man. Her silicone is
old in her butt.
But you know, look, we ain't trying to bash on Blac Chyna. Shout out to Blac Chyna, man. I hope that your road to recovery is a great one, and you can recover from the BBL mistake that you motherfucking made. Because Blac Chyna had an ass and all that before it. And that's what a lot of these women, a lot of women had body before it. It's like you trying to compete with a never-ending game, man, because all it's gonna do is end at like this, where you uncomfortable, your ass is, you know, lumped on one side and shit like that. I think, you know,
it was actually bad back in the
facts,
day. Man.
Yeah, we terrible, Lustful, you know it.
But Lustful God, as you know, we heard the stories about people getting cement.
We heard the stories,
all kind of stuff. So, you know, you know, it is what it is. That shit probably heavy back though. This shit they got so old, and the weight is just terrible. But it's terrible.
I'm gonna tell you though, like, even more disturbing than that, I think the next thing though that as we move along in this podcast, and yeah, man, for those who just tuning in, let me fill y'all in. Like, yeah, we be all over the place. We talking about hip hop news, everything affecting our culture, and all the fuckery around the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? So we tapping in with a little bit of everything, man, and we lump this shit all into motherfucking a live stream, man. And y'all can see our beautiful faces, and y'all can enjoy the voice. So as we
said, look, we got another comment. Tasty Boo said a whole lot of men would date, sleep with, and be with her. Hands down. I agree with her on that. Somebody will go down through there. You know what I'm saying?
But that be the whole thing though. A nigga will smash, right? A nigga will smash, but you know what I'm saying, and fuck with you for a minute, but that doesn't equate to longevity. You know what I'm saying? Because if you notice Blac Chyna's MO, she fucking with nobodies. She fucking with the one nigga who said he was a clone. What was the one weird nigga? The kid, whatever his name was, we talked about back in like a couple years ago. Like all these new niggas she fucking with, these all up and comers, and they not staying with her. So of course a nigga will smash. But it's like, okay, is that what you want? And I think she's feeling the effects of that. And that's what's prompting her to say, you know what? let me take off this Superman cape and go back to just being Lois Lane.
Hey man, shout out to Land Beats. Trolls, what's good, homie? Tro said her OnlyFans gonna be. I don't know, Tro. She
I
said
don't know,
she made
lit. It's gonna be dead. It's gonna be what?
No. Remember, she said she made $240 million last year on OnlyFans. 240. This is what she said she made. And then
240.
She said she only had $3,000 in her bank account.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Something ain't equating to that. You ain't spending that much money on your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, Black China, man, shout out to Black China and her whole road to recovery with her BBL. But I think the next thing, man, that we about to get into is disturbing. I mean, this affects me, affects you, and all the males, right? Is the demasculization of the black male. Now, we're seeing a lot of our major black actors, celebrities, all in compromising situations. Now, my man here, I don't even know his name, Trav. You probably know this dude's name, but I know he playing in a lot of shit. And he played in some hard roles lately. You know what I'm saying? I think I know him from White Boy Ricky. That's how I remember him coming onto the acting scene. And it's like now that he's getting his claim to fame, you know, this is what's going on. So I think Homeboy spoke on some real stuff when he's talking about this, amongst other things. So let's hear what he got to say, and then we'll obviously elaborate on it.
All right. On today's trending news, it's pretty serious. We're going to talk about the war against masculinity. Now, of course, people are going to be upset that I'm saying this, but I need to say this, okay? Here's a prime example of how they're promoting an agenda. As you can see, Jonathan Majors, one of the biggest actors in 2023, is dressed like somebody's aunt. This is insane. And this is not by accident. This is on purpose. Let me show you some other examples. You have rappers out here wearing ballet shoes like this in the name of fashion. Tough guy rappers that talk nothing but destroying his neighborhood by selling drugs in it. Out here holding a handbag that looks like it's for his mom. This is crazy. Rappers just getting out of jail, and the first thing they want to do is go buy a Care Bear outfit. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Rappers literally running around in clown outfits like this in the name of fashion. See, what they want to do in the Roman culture, aka fashion culture, is create a weaker type of man. A man that doesn't mind wearing makeup, a man that doesn't want to fight. This is what they're trying to create in our culture. This is an agenda. Share this video, like this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right.
Go ahead, Donnie.
So, I mean, I think homie got a point. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of the shit, and you know, we've been talking about this, but a lot of the stuff that these dudes is wearing is looking extra zesty right about now. Like real rap. Like it's looking extra zesty right now, man. And it's all in the name of fashion. What is fashion if it makes me look like a woman? Like, how is that fashion? So the more feminine I look, I can justify that to fashion. You know what I mean? Like I'm confused.
I'm confused also. Because men are supposed to dress like men, point blank, period. A lot of the stuff that we seen is ridiculous, man. Now, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. On this little shoot with Jonathan Majors, I didn't really see that big of an issue because he's not in a dress. So, you know, at least he didn't put that on. He just got on a pink flowery shirt with some long ass boots, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, do you want to pull that picture? Let's look at it one more time, man. Is this something you would go with if it was given to you?
I'm not putting that on.
Okay, well, I mean, why wouldn't you put it on? Let me ask you though. Why wouldn't you put it on though? Your honest opinion.
Because I don't want to wear that. That's why I'm not.
But why wouldn't you want to wear it?
Because I'm not. That's not what I'm aware. It should look gay.
So okay, so even though he's not wearing a dress, he's still wearing something that you would consider a little bit demasculine, right?
Man, that shit look funny, but I didn't really have that big of a problem with it. Me personally.
Shout out to Marvin. Yo, what's good,
homie? Yo, Marvin. Ski, what's going on, man? Cooling. Land Beats. Tro said he seen a guy with those boots on.
Yeah, for sure.
Marski said I can't rock with that.
Absolutely not.
Bobby had on a rainbow bright jacket. Yeah, you're right.
No, didn't he?
Now,
Like he was a Care Bear. Like he
that shit Bobby Smurda had on, man. That was, I don't know what that is. What this is that Little Meech got on. We pull that back
just
up.
Just a whole lot of, and they gonna, like I said, well, no. I think the weirdest one is this man right here. And the nigga he was sitting next to, man, what the fuck is that? Like, listen, it ain't even that, man. Look at the boots, look at the mannerism. Like my man Pusha T. And the person he was sitting next to in that was your boy Lil Nas X. So you sitting with Lil Nas X in the joint, and y'all both matching. Y'all got the rocking fits. Y'all got the matching fits on. Like look at this shit. Like the way he wearing that. You got NFL football players in the name of fashion, man. This nigga looking like your auntie and shit with the green 80s flex on. You know what I mean? And this is supposed to be fashion though.
Guess who's making this fashion? You know who's making it. It ain't none of us.
Yeah, but we wearing. They sure got us in it though.
It ain't no straight people.
Nah, but they sure got us. They sure got us rocking this fashion though, and that's what's so crazy. Not only just with fashion though, it gets worse. It gets worse because it's like we can't understand or admit that it's an agenda. We still give props to all these Hollywood sellout ass motherfuckers. Like, yo, you made it. You know what I'm saying? You made it. You finally did something with your life. Yeah, you got to go on there, man, and cross your legs and look like a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. You feel me? That's your idea of making it, man. You can keep it.
Now, I do believe that it seemed like once he hit the height of his career, they said, yo, we gotta put you through this. For you to continue, we gotta put you through this. There's no way you finna be a black man, dude, and have 2 blockbuster hits come out the same month. He dropped Ant-Man and Creed 3.
Man, look how they giving them. Listen, look how they giving them these roles, bro. And not only that though, not only that,
Kanye,
but
Kanye ski.
Not even that though. It's another picture with him holding Michael, like the dude, Michael Jordan, he holding him like that's his woman in another picture. So it's like, okay, you getting all these roles, but look at all this feminine, demasculine shit they got you going through as your roles is playing though. You just can't be a famous actor, black actor, like you gotta look the part. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by looking the part. And I think that's crazy when you think about it. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey man, let's read this comment, man. Shout out to Tasty Boo, man. She said this is one of the top ways they are breaking down black families.
Absolutely, man. Tasty Boo, man. I love the way you think. I love the way you think. You feel me? Because you see what's going on. So, and also, let's not get it twisted. This next thing we about to show, like, let's continue, because what's affecting the black community right now is homosexuality and Satanism. And I know y'all like, what do you mean, Donnie? What you talking about? Satanism. Nigga, I'm talking about this. It's the hottest fucking song in America right now, and this the nigga that sing it. Look at this nigga, man. Do we see what this man got going on though? He got crosses burning in the background. He got Baphomet belt on with upside down fucking pentagrams and everything, and he doing a weird ass dance with crazy looking eyes in. With a fucking knit blouse on. I mean, like, what's going on? Like, for real? Like, what is we doing? And we acting
I'm not
like
doing this.
No. Listen, but we acting like this is normal. This is hip hop. This is culture. Like this can't be with y'all. This your man.
But we
right
don't.
here, man.
We don't, bro. We don't act like this is normal. We don't act like
what
this
do you
is
mean?
hip hop.
The
We don't act like this is culture. No, we don't. Nobody acts like this is hip hop. I don't even. Lil Uzi Vert doesn't even consider himself to be a hip hop artist.
Listen, this song right now. If I put up hip hop and Spotify,
you're gonna be able to pull up Lil Uzi Vert.
I'm gonna pull up Lil Uzi Vert.
That's a fact. But
so regardless if he considers himself, he doesn't consider himself a rapper. He considered himself a rock star. I get it.
But this ain't what we do. But are there going to be people that like this? Yeah.
It's not even. It's the millions that like it. It ain't even, like I said, it's not even the few people or whatever the case may be. I'm like, my man right here.
I just want to You know you like that song, Danny.
Nah, I mean it's like, but look, I'm gonna tell you what my man said though. My man said they interviewed him and he said, "Yo, this is a trance. It's hypnotizing music." Like he said it in the interview, like, you know, I'm.
It sounds like
being
it though.
hypnotized.
You ain't even gotta you don't even have to know that it's like some hypnotizing music. He's not even saying that in the song.
Yeah,
You know
he's not even saying that in the song. It's just it's a certain chance and what he doing, and like you said, he doing shit, man. Like, you know, he doing.
But he had a whole. So as we all know, Rolling Loud, they had Rolling Loud in L.A. last weekend. This nigga had a whole set. It was a lot of folks, but him and somebody else, man, they
Playboy
had a
Cardi.
lot of devilish shit going on.
Them two niggas, the headliners.
This nigga come out dressed like this right here. You know, I can see a Marilyn Manson or somebody like this doing that, but that's their whole theme anyway. But you, Lil Uzi Vert, yeah, man, you know, yeah.
Like he said, he'll make a city girl worship Satan. You know, that's his little thing, and he's saying like, no, I'm not a devil worshiper or you know, whatever. But bro, like, yeah, you with the shits.
Tros was asking about that second pick. That second pick was your boy Lil Meech. That's who that was with the ballerina shoes on.
Yeah, had the ballerina joints on. That's Lil Meech.
That was a boy Lil Meech. Moski said out there looking like Prince, little brother. Now this the only I wouldn't even go there. This is a little further out than Prince. What Prince would have ever did. Prince would have wore some shit like this, but it wouldn't have been spiked hair with his eyes.
And then like Prince ain't talking no devil shit though. Prince ain't talking no devil shit. He ain't got crosses burning in the background like Prince. That's just what he was on. This nigga right here.
Yeah, he on this. Yeah, he on one.
Yeah, this nigga on one. I mean, that's just what it is. You can't look at this and say this is normal. This ain't normal right here. So yeah, homie's definitely on one. But how they're saying the future of rap is going to be, I find it very interesting. Like this next little thing I want to show and play. We can play it because, you know, it's for promotional use only. But I want to show this little thing, man, where, you know, this is what they saying the future of rap is going to be. And I don't think it's far off. You know, this is what we're going to be on right here.
I lost everything I got because I be saying too much. I got my ass beat.
Okay.
Just yesterday. Why? Because I was playing too much.
That's real. That's real.
These bars right here is for fuck niggas.
Tell them, baby.
My girl gonna leave. Why? She find out that I fuck niggas.
I've been there. I've been there.
I pull up.
Yeah.
On foot.
Okay.
Like what's up, niggas?
Yeah, you heard him.
Then I get my ass whooped again. I guess that's what's up.
That's the game, nigga.
With niggas. I ain't got no friends.
This shit weird.
That's it.
All he got is lovers, nigga.
Wow. Guys,
that was great.
Yeah.
I mean, how about with that?
Yeah.
No, that's
the fuck kind of shit that is, Danny?
I mean, this is the future of rap.
Really real. Exactly. What is this? I do not know, but this is some weird shit.
Right. Some weird shit. But at the same time, this is what's going on though, right? This the future of rap. They're saying this is how this shit gonna go down. This is how they plan in 2023. You feel me? Booze, bays, and lovers, they got transformed into this right here. Niggas is showing their love and admiration for each other. This is what niggas is on right now. You know what I'm saying? Look how he holding them up, man. Love that nigga. Like this is what rap is about now. You know what I mean? This is what it's about. It ain't about bars. It's about holding your man up, locking your hands around your man, loving your man. Like this is what it's about. And all you gotta do is put a beat behind it, get every DJ in America to play it, and guess what? You gonna listen to it. You gonna listen to that shit. You gonna listen to it. I promise you're gonna listen to it. So, you know, like, yeah, I find it disturbing, but you know, I've watched them get off a lot of shit, you know, from niggas wearing dresses to, you know, shit, satanic shit, all type of shit. You know what I mean? Facts that went left.
Yeah, that's
definitely went left. that definitely went left. But that's what's going on though. This is what these niggas is promoting now, right? And regardless if, even though I know we have a little bit of an older audience, you know, our audience ain't fresh on the rap and things like that, but still, like this is what your kids is on. This is what they prepping the next wave of shit to be. You know what I mean? Tasty, you said what's going on? Yeah, man, it's a lot of weird shit going on. It's a lot of weird shit going on. Yeah, for sure. But just wanted to show that. You know what I mean? Like I said, like, you know, this is what they pumping. Straight weird shit. Niggas wearing motherfucking looking weird and dresses and all like that. Dudes on, you know, wearing satanic stuff, doing weird dances, and then, you know, the future of rap of what they saying. So yeah, it's real crazy. I think also too, this next thing we're gonna talk about, you know, we're gonna move past that. You know what I mean? You know, we're gonna move past it. But the next thing I wanna chime in on, I think this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? But you know, one person I think, man, who been drugged, man, is being a weak back dude, like somebody who don't really like stand on 10 when it comes to his relationship and being the man of the house, even though he make the bread to be the man of the house, is your boy Will. And you know what I'm saying? For Will to say that he finally, you know what I'm saying, talking about he retires from trying to make that, we all know what this means right here, but we're gonna let Will talk that shit out one time.
Oh. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. I literally said to Jada, that's it. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible.
Interesting. Man said he finna put himself first, Donnie.
I mean, do y'all feel like he wrong about that though? I think Will's been dragged through the mud, honestly, man.
He has
just to be real. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I think Jada has made him to look like a soft batch ass nigga. And I think subliminally she has exposed their little affair that they had with August Alsina. You know, that whole thing got exposed and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know. I think they should just have a divorce, to be honest. Like, them being married right now, I think it's strictly because all their kids is grown now, so it ain't about the kids no more. But I do find it strange that they still married though, when obviously Will feels that he's been disrespected. They making a mockery of his smack, like, you know, he went and smacked Chris Rock. He got made a mockery of and all like that. And now he want to get out here talking about he don't want to make Jada happy no more. I just think they probably need to divorce. I mean, what you thinking?
Yeah, I don't know about this one, man. Maybe Will just tired of the bullshit. You know, he tired of him and his wife's relationship being the topic of discussion in damn near every household. Obviously, you know, Chris Rock just had his comedy special where he addressed the situation where he got slapped. Yeah, he slapped the wrong dude. Chris Rock wasn't really who he should have slapped. You know what I'm saying? If anything, like Chris Rock said, you should have slapped August Alsina, nigga, for smashing your wife. This your son on me. Getting top dog from your wife. And then how your boy supposed to feel? My homeboy smashing my mama. How you supposed to feel about that, Donnie?
I don't know how you supposed to feel about that. I think you can't feel, you gotta feel disrespected. You know what I mean? So I mean, you know, I don't know, man. It's just like I said, it's crazy. I feel bad for Will.
Larry B said, "How you retire your wife's happiness?"
That's a true question.
I guess you just don't put no effort towards it. That's how, especially if you're solely responsible. I guess you got to be the one that's responsible for her happiness. Now you ain't being responsible for her happiness no more. She got to go on ahead and find that.
She got to find a way. Yeah, she got to find a way to keep herself happy.
But obviously she has. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, she probably she ain't responded to it. You know what I'm saying? So you already know she didn't kept herself real cool, you know, she like, okay, listen, she probably saying to herself like, listen, Will, I ain't fucked you in years.
She probably said, you gonna let Chris Rock talk about us like that on TV again?
Yeah. something like that. Too.
Did you tell him to keep my name out your mouth?
Facts.
So he just
What you
fed
gonna
up
do
now,
now?
like, what you know? He like, man, fuck it, I'm tired of this shit.
Right, I'm done.
You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
nothing, ain't nothing he can do. But you know what's so crazy about that, and I'll wrap that up with that whole situation is that Will put his career on the line by going up, and that's why I know that shit was staged, because you put your career on the line to go up there and smack that man, and for you to denounce Jada's happiness not even a year later, what was it all worth? It wasn't worth it. You can't say at the end of the day it was worth anything. I don't think it was worth nothing.
My bad, dog. Hold on, we got another comment, man. Marski said you can't make no woman happy no matter what you do and how much money you got.
That is true.
Well,
I can't say no matter what you do.
I don't know
like,
about that one.
I
don't know about that one.
Marvin.
Marvin, you can't make a woman happy. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't, leave her ass alone.
Yeah, you better you can't make her happy.
Leave that one alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now she should be. It should be a way that she should be able to make her own self happy, and then you just enhance whatever experience I got going on. But so I guess I do understand what you're saying. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if a woman keeps coming to you like, yo, I'm not happy, this, that, this, and the third, then eventually you gotta exit stage left.
He said old head told him that. I mean,
okay.
Everybody got their own opinion on that type of shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna tell you, this is the shit that we gonna talk about next, though, bro. This is the craziest shit that I've heard in a while. And for this man to stand on 10 with this shit right here, I don't even really know what to say about this one right here. But I'm pretty sure people have seen this and heard of this. But I really want to elaborate on homie right here, man. Let's
oh man, brother been on all kind of interviews, man. He popping on the way up.
And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not gonna force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's gonna have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with, because you're gonna be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These are the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body, and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, I do not want. And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not gonna force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a you ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a I really don't.
Straight like that. Go ahead, Danny.
I mean, it's a lot to break down in this, though, man. I mean, like, at the end of the day, I mean, I feel if homie, like for instance, right, if he, I feel like where he fucked up at off top was, okay, homie, but okay, you don't want to have kids, and I can see if it was a situation where you might have accidentally did it, but like you just admitted, like, yo, I'm not pulling out. I didn't pull out. Okay, I fucked up. I didn't pull out. So right there, that becomes like a 50-50. Like, the choice ain't yours because it's the woman that got to go through the abortion. So it can't be like, oh, okay, like she didn't want to listen to me, so I'm just not going to take care of the child. You dig what I'm saying? Like, once you make the conscious decision to nut in a woman and you admitting it, obviously, like, okay, yeah, I done came and you, okay, yeah, my bad. if that's the case, then you know what I'm saying, you got to live with the consequences of that. And it's a lot of things why women can't get abortions. It could be because health reasons or spiritual reasons or whatever the case may be. Like if you offer to pay for the abortion or you suggest that she gets an abortion, okay, I get that. But if she say, nah, that's not something I want to do, and I want to go ahead and just ride this out, then I think you gotta stand on it. My personal opinion, you know what I mean?
You ain't got to if you don't want to.
Yeah,
Just
I mean that's
you
true.
made that kid don't mean you got to do nothing for him. I mean, I kind of understand, bro. Well, first of all, I'm gonna say that, bro, you doing too much. You smashing, you bell back into it. Then he said they would jump offs. You don't bell back jump offs. That's just ridiculous to me. But to each his own. Now, if he told them women that he don't want no kids, obviously because he's been communicating with these women. He didn't talk to these women. They don't even really know who bruh is. For real, they don't know his real name. None of that. If he didn't told these kids he don't want these women, he don't want no kids, and they still get pregnant, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I mean, it is what it is,
once
dog.
if a woman comes to this man, and the one thing I can say about homie is that
And then he being straight up.
Yeah. So if he's straight up like how he was in this
up.
video, and that's what I'm saying. If he was straight up like how he was in this video, like just I'm straight up and I'm kicking it raw. This is how I feel. This is what I want to happen. If he's straight up like how he was in this video, then a woman should run away from that. Hell no, you shouldn't want to have a child like that. Like if he's telling you, like, listen, I don't want to have this baby. Take this money. If you don't get an abortion, I'm not going to be in this child's life. You will not see me. I won't be at graduations. I won't be at the father-daughter dance. This ain't rocking. I ain't doing none of this. Like if he's as candid as he just was on this right here, my nigga.
I don't even think the situations be like that though. I think he means somebody and they be like some one night stand action, bro. Boom.
Facts.
He
One night stand action.
Raw. Yeah. He unloading in them, and then later on they like, so I came up pregnant, and he like, man, so do whatever you.
But
feel
no,
like
he said.
do.
But that's what I'm saying. He's offering to pay the abortion.
He did say that. Yep, he did say that.
He offers to pay the abortion, so he like, yo, I'm paying the abortion, and he probably telling the chicks like, listen, if you go ahead and have this baby, I'm not going to be around. I think once he says that and acknowledges that, then yeah, a chick needs to do what she need to do. Like you got to do that, because if you had a child, then it's going to be in a situation like this. Homie got 7 kids, and he ain't in none of their lives.
No. And I was watching him on the interview, man. He said that he is looking forward to being married one day and having a family. So then he will have kids. Right now, he ain't got nothing to do with them. Man said he out here living his life, man. It is what it is.
I can't understand the
rationale. And guess what? He like dare them to say something, because some of them he talks to. You know what I'm saying? Some of them he talks to, dog, and they don't even really know who Bray is, but they know him though. So, I mean, yeah,
hey, I didn't watch no person.
Somebody in the comment said this is ammo for child support. It's not, Trosa. They don't know you. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how this play out, because me personally, I do think somebody is going to come out, like one of the baby mamas is going to come out and start talking. This is kind of fresh out the press. So I think he just did this like last week, a few days ago. So we'll see.
Yeah, he definitely put a target on his back by doing this. Yeah, he got his 15 seconds of fame, but he definitely going to catch some karma and some repercussions behind it. I feel like, like he's going to be trackable now. You know what I mean?
Marski, right? 7 baby mama though. He tripping. That's a lot.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 7 different baby mamas.
Hey, 7 said, dude, a bozo.
Facts. He definitely is a bozo.
So what do we? I mean, is he a bozo because he got 7 kids, or is he a bozo because he got 7 kids that he ain't gonna take care of? Which one is it? Or is it both of them?
I don't think it could be the 7 kids, even though that's a rarity now. Niggas having that many kids.
Marski said the way he going, he ain't gonna make it.
Nah, he ain't gonna make it.
Tasty Boo said, sad now. The future, aka the child, is left in a single parent home. I mean,
I mean, or like, hopefully a real dude step up, because one thing about it, see, he's one of those fathers that ain't gonna be around. So if a nigga step up, he'll be able to step up and be able to raise that child unimpeded. You know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about homie coming back around and putting no influence on it. It might as well be your child. It just won't be the blood. You know what I mean? So I think,
you ain't got to worry about bro. He ain't coming back around.
He ain't coming back. You ain't got to worry about him showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like none of that. So you
let me ask you something though, Donnie. How do we feel about women letting niggas hit bareback without even really knowing who they are?
I mean, that's crazy. But I mean,
can you put the blame all the way on him? You want to? It's his fault, bro.
It's still his fault. It's still his fault. Because you got to think about it though, and I ain't justifying anybody in the bedroom, whatever you do, right? But I feel like personally, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna continue to deal with that motherfucker, and some motherfuckers they'll do it, they'll take it off on the third date, fourth date. Like, I mean, that I don't even know. Like, that's just something that I think is to each their own. Like, he calling them jump offs. Now, if they really are jump offs and they fucking multiple niggas, shit like that, then yeah, you playing with fire. But if that's how that's how you rock personally, that's how you rock.
I mean, a lot of people on the prep pill. Nah, they ain't even worried about it. So I can see that. I can actually see this actually being something that goes on every day in the world. It's millions and millions of people meeting and having unprotected sex immediately, bro. I guarantee you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. So because of things like the prep pill, yeah, which y'all know what that is, shit,
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm
saying.
They
have
have
the big one. You ain't
gonna catch the big one, but at the same time, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, regardless of the fact, if you don't plan on fucking with a chick and she's a jump and you like, yo, I'm just about to hit her and quit her, then you don't want to take on no unnecessary baggage. But if you got it in your mind, but that's what I'm saying. But to keep it all the way real though, dog, if you got it in your mind that, oh yeah, I'm staying with the chick and I'm fucking with the chick and I don't plan on stop fucking with her unless y'all naturally just stop fucking with each other, then what's the difference, nigga? You're gonna take it off on the fourth time anyway. But if you running in the straight jump offs, then and you like, yo, I'm a hit him and I don't plan on never talking to this girl again, then you be a fool because if she give you something or you fucking around, she give you something, whatever, you not even fucking with her no more. Like, nothing.
Man, check the comments on the Instagram post, man. Some dude named Rob Kazi said that's harsh. Ladies, on a serious note, if a man tells you he will not be a part of it and do not want kids at that point, you must make a conscious decision on whether or not you're willing to do it alone, because a lot of times when men say stuff like that, they mean it. And I agree with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They mean if we say that, man, we really mean it. We don't want no kid. We might still smash, you know what I'm saying? But I think that'd be the problem too.
But see, where homie went wrong at though is homie is purposely nutting in the woman. It's different if you make it's different variables. Like if you a nigga that just truly made a mistake, you didn't intentionally in your heart try to impregnate a woman, then you gotta have the mercy rule. The woman should try to work with you if she know. I can see this nigga being a nigga like, yo, I'm about to come in. You want me to nut in you, like shit like that. So if he telling the woman he about to do this and he gonna do that and he do it, then he need to be responsible for what happened.
Pull out game. This is what we call pull out game week.
But he not trying to pull out though. That's the thing about it though. He not trying to pull out.
Who's trying to pull out? Nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Dude ain't trying to pull out.
Well, it is what it is, man. It's just a situation. It is what it is. Man, there are guys that are worse than this dude for real. He just a nigga that hopped online and started talking about it.
Yeah, no, it's niggas. I you know what? I don't think it's. I mean, this nigga got 7. He ain't taking care of though. Like it's one thing to have 7 kids and you ain't taking care of half of them. This nigga not taking care of none. I don't know too many niggas like this. This nigga different. I think this nigga about to lose a lot of. I think this nigga about to lose a lot of points just from his
Boo said
vote
he
and
don't give a
everything.
fuck. He don't give a fuck, and he don't care about nothing but himself. I agree. Right now, he a young dude. He like, man, I ain't got time for it. It is what it is. I ain't got time for the kids. Yep. I don't even want them. They ain't even mine.
But dude don't look too young. Dude look like he in his 30s.
I think he like in his late 20s or something like that. 28, something like that.
Homie supposed to be out here taking care of responsibilities. Nothing else to talk about with that.
He is his own self. That's the only person he got to take care of himself.
That's what he on.
So he is. You can't tell him that he's not being responsible.
Facts.
For real.
Facts.
Just like we can't tell Sierra she was wrong for wearing that little bit of dress with Russell Wilson.
Facts. Can't tell him that either.
Can't tell him that either, dog.
I mean, you're right about that. You're right about that. But I mean, my personal opinion is, like I said, I mean, he even though he being real as far as how he's expressing his truth, but at the same time, it's like, you still got to have some responsibility if you choosing not to pull out. That's all I'm saying. Like he admitted to not pulling out. I think that's what holds you liable to that situation. Because like I said, every woman can't have an abortion. Abortion is not just a clean process. It's all type of stuff that goes into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It is,
I missed posting this yesterday.
But I'm gonna tell you why we don't need to have abortions, though. You know what I mean?
Of that right there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Donnie, how you feel about that, man? How did you feel? I don't know if you saw this picture, bro. But how do you feel about that picture, man?
Sierra is looking gorgeous. First off, in that, I mean, to be honest with you, bro, to me, if I'm an alpha male and I make the money that Russell Wilson makes, I ain't tripping. My girl can wear that.
Your girl can wear that.
My girl can wear that. If she a good mother at home, she handle her business, and I know she a sex symbol, you know what I'm saying? If I know in my heart she doing me, she doing me right, she taking care of home, she can wear that. She can wear that.
Oh, just a regular plain Jane woman. Not celebrity.
I mean, if my woman had a body like that, we out, and she found the outfit that looked cold like that, and she like, Daddy, is you secure enough to handle this? Like Kevin Costner and motherfucking Bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. It's just really about you being an alpha male. If you're an alpha male, shit, nigga, you can handle that. She can look good. Niggas can admire. But is it to the point where she gonna disrespect or somebody gonna disrespect? See, that's a whole different type of time. So if she disrespecting this nigga by having, side niggas and a nigga smacking her ass in the party and all that type of shit, then no, that's different. But
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if a nigga smack your wife ass in the party like this?
I'm gonna knock his ass out.
But what if you can't though?
What if I can't?
What if you try to and you end up getting your ass whooped?
Well, I mean, that's just what it is.
And then look, now listen, what if you had to take bruh life?
I mean, if I had to,
what if you got to take bruh life, man? It's like now and got to that point. For your woman wearing this out, you got to take this nigga out, man.
Listen,
he got to go, man. Now you going to the chain gang? Talking about I'm doing it for my bae. She out here with the nigga, now you done killed the nigga. She with his own butt.
yeah. I mean,
that was a bit extreme, man. I'm saying, shit. You know what I'm saying?
You went a little bit too far.
Obviously, that's not gonna happen to Russell Wilson and Sierra. They got plenty of bodyguards around, but I do think this could be a problem when average women are trying to wear this type of shit out in the streets of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You not on their status, and obviously they did this shit for a reason. It was an event, photos, media, and obviously the white women, they kind of had the same thing going. Yeah, man. Russell a different type of dude. Yeah, my woman, I'd be like, nah, you can't wear that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a celebrity though. I'm not in that limelight like they are. I'm not in that lifestyle. Right here in Atlanta, you talking about going to Nobu? and Sweet Lounge or something like that, and you talking about weighing in? You're crazy.
But that's an award show though.
That wasn't an award show. It was a party. It was after. It was a themed after party that they went to.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying. Well, these other women they looking kind of naked too. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if that's the theme, and my girl just so happened to be the night stealer, so to speak, then we just gotta respect that. But she gonna be able to kick it and know that she's protected, regardless of the fact Russell Wilson in shape. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, dude ain't little. He I think he can hold his own.
Yeah, I don't think that got anything to do with it. Russ don't care anyway. He got enough money where he ain't got to give a fuck about shit. Like I said, they in a different setting. They protected. You won't see her wearing nothing like this on an average night out. I guarantee you.
Oh no, facts.
You know what I'm saying? It was all for an event. But there are women who will wear this. You know this. Now we can go out there tonight and see a lot of women with this type of shit on. You know, no fucks given. Yeah. So me personally, I would have been cool with that. What else we got in the box down, people?
Well, I mean, you know, regardless.
You heard what I said?
Of course, Tasty Boo. Yes, I said I would let my wife wear that. My wife can come out wearing that and she'd be protected like Kevin Costner in this motherfucking Bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? I want if my girl came and put something like that on, I'm like, shit, hell yeah, we making a statement tonight. That's what we doing.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I wouldn't mind. Now, but what I'm saying, like,
I'm
this,
like
though,
the Muslim, keep your shit covered up.
But yeah,
keep
so that, I mean, yeah,
your motherfucking head.
Well, y'all already know women stay away from that nigga. Don Peoplez, hey, listen, Peoplez, I ain't on that. You feel
he wants y'all to be outside.
Come as
naked.
you are. I mean, listen, that to me is a sexy elegance. She's naked, but it's still a sexy elegance.
At Republic closed on a Friday night. You with it? You and your old lady on a Friday night. You where you at right now? No, we ain't talking about celebrity status. Where you at right now? Your girl got on some nets, like some fisherman net, like they throwing out to grab crabs and shit, and she got on the thong and some titty tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah,
you cool with that?
That's a little extreme.
You good? You see, but you see that though.
Something
you
like
see how
listen,
I just put that.
Listen, we was talking about what Sierra had on, so let's stick to that.
In an arena like this right here, I understand.
I'm cool with what she got on.
Atlanta, Georgia, nigga, freak nigga.
Listen,
we talking about the BT Awards.
Listen, it's only a special occasion she can come out. Like she can't be in that 24/7. That can't be her whole get up. But at the same time, if she want to make a statement, she gonna be backed up and secured by the best. You feel me?
Morsky said, "You definitely fighting, nigga."
Hey, I you know what? Listen. I can't say that though, bro, because you gonna get niggas looking. Like there's niggas that's gonna look, but obviously, if a nigga come up and he touch, or say something disrespectful, that's different, man. But when you an alpha male, man, I can honestly say, man, I ain't never had no problems, and I've dated women who've dressed. Not obviously in this type of outfit, but in this type of vein. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Say that one more time. Obviously, not in that type of outfit, bro.
I mean, not that type of
you probably been in
outfit
that had on something revealing, but not
but still
butt naked.
It's been something to where she's garnered a lot of attention.
You was at the beach.
But at the end of the day, I still think it's just about the nigga though, bro. Like you ain't gonna try certain niggas. It's just, it is what it is. Some niggas got that. You can try me on their fucking face. Some niggas just don't.
Yeah, I don't think that's the point of it, though. I think it's just, I don't think anybody that'll go out with a woman and she dressed like this is worried about anybody trying them for real. But in the back of some people's mind, no, they are like, damn, why we know what your woman goodies look like? That ain't none of our business, bro. That's a little disrespectful. That we shouldn't see that. Especially if that's the wife and the mother.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
So that's how people are actually looking at it. They kind of looking at it like that's a bit extra, Sierra. And you see a lot of the other women.
Let me ask,
hold on, Donnie. A lot of the other women ain't with nobody, and then they white women. So we don't really. When it comes
we
to
don't know
culture,
if they with anybody. We just seen the picture because this is focused on Sierra. And she could have just been with the girls on that. So we really don't know if they was with their man or not.
They wasn't. I done seen all the pictures. They wasn't. Because I didn't try to do the comparison. They wasn't. Well, nobody with their man.
So let me ask any woman in the chat, right? do y'all feel like this is something acceptable to wear if you got a husband like Russell Wilson is to Sierra? Do y'all feel like that this is something that's acceptable? That, oh, I'm gonna wear it. Hey, babe, can I put this on? Can I go out on this tonight? Like, do we feel like this is acceptable?
See, that's a level.
But I'm pretty sure she asked though.
Boy, stop playing. Boy, you know she ain't asked that
listen.
man nothing. But Russ probably ain't see her.
Russell got a damn near $200 million contract.
But first of all, these are not people that are getting dressed at home. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be separated and go in the dressing rooms and shit like this. Russell probably was already dressed, but Sierra wasn't until she got to that event. It's a costume. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. Now he probably, when she came out, he probably like, damn, you know, my wife look good. Probably ain't crossing mind. It probably was in a private setting. Obviously, they got photographers there and shit like that. So that's what makes it different. But there are no pictures of her in this with them just out kicking it. It's all right there. It ain't nowhere else. So we ain't seen them pictures that we'll know, like, okay, you're doing a bit much, Sierra. You know what I'm saying? And then they show somebody with a better body than her at this same event. They did not have on anything like this, which was Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion had on a tight, nice dress, but it wasn't no see-through shit at all, period. So, you know, we ain't getting no comment. What we got next, Donnie? We got anything?
Well, no, I mean, obviously, now that we're done talking about Sierra's dress, you know, obviously, you know what I'm saying, the next situation, you know, recently, you know, there was a situation where the black folks that went across the border and fuck with the wrong Mexican clan, right?
You think that was no?
I personally feel, you know, I personally don't think that's what it was, but you know, we got to talk about it. You know,
they try to,
you know, they trying to spin it off like it's just some innocent hostages, but you know, I really think they was going to get that pack. Personally, I mean, I think that's what it was. They was going to get that pack, and that's what we got here. So we got 4 Americans kidnapped at gunpoint in Mexico, identified as a group of friends traveling from South Carolina to get a tummy tuck, and 2 were found alive. First off, a group of 4 motherfuckers ain't going for a chick to go get a tummy tuck.
All of them going to get one.
No,
all 4. They just had a tummy tuck. They ain't say who. They just had a tummy tuck. I think all of them were going to get a tummy tuck.
Yeah, they was going to get a tummy tuck. All right, they was going to get that shit. They was going to get that shit tucked. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't see the point of, because they only identified that the one woman was looking to go get a tummy tuck, and the other friends were just going. But it's like, okay, like, you know, obviously it's signs that y'all been down there before and stuff like that. So why, you know, like me connecting the dots, I'm feeling like this is some like okay, these dudes is actually, you know what I'm saying, looking for to buy work. You know, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, yo, they looking to buy work. They trying to get a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I kind of came up with. You know, I looked at it like that. You know, the cartel, you know, did some honorable shit. They turned over some people who obviously was involved in the shooting and stuff like that. You know, they trying to make it right because they don't even want no pressure from the American government, because now that this has made nationwide news in the States, you know, it's a situation to where, yeah, I agree, Lynn Beach. We got to stay out of Mexico.
Out of Mexico.
You know, a lot of niggas kicking in Mexico. It's a lot of spots that's popping in Mexico. And, you know, like, but
I agree with Marlon. You're going to drive to Mexico. That's the red flag right there. From South Carolina, people are flying to Mexico.
Listen, they was looking to grab something and bring it back. That's all this was. This was a situation where they wanted to get something and bring it back.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that too, though, Donnie. They did a little road trip across the border. They had to been talking to somebody. Then they kind of linked up with some, and yeah, they got over there, man. And it ain't working in their favor. You know, they just ain't working. Cause they look how they dragging them fucking bodies, man, on the road right there. They did broad daylight too. So they dragging. That's a dead body right there. They're done. Oh, yeah, broad daylight. They don't care.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It's like
This is the wrong. So you remember the movie Wrong Turn?
Yeah.
This is a perfect example.
Definitely
taking the wrong turn.
That's definitely what it was. They definitely took the wrong turn when it came to this. But you know, I personally feel, man, that this was a drug mission gone bad. The tummy tuck shit, I think she probably was brought along for the cover, right? Like, oh yeah, we just going over there. Our homegirl getting a tummy tuck, you know, we just wanted to support her, help her through it, and get back.
Also, doesn't it make sense if you a woman and want to get some kind of cosmetic surgery done? You know, some people that's going to Mexico. Let me go ahead and make that appointment, and I can go on, hop in the car with them, shoot them a little gas money or something, or whatever I need to, because it's gonna be for the low over there. They're gonna be down there a couple of days. It's gonna take us a couple of hours.
Yeah, I can definitely see it being just like that. But I mean, shout out, you know, to the ones that went through this, man. I mean, I can imagine that it was a real crazy situation. You know what I mean? Like overall, you know, for you to be down there and get yourself caught up in that type of situation, I mean, it had to be traumatic. So but it just lets you know, man, that it ain't all sweet. Just because you going down there, instead of you getting it from your man, you know, from the standard price, you try to save off like $500 a bowl. You feel what I'm saying? You wanted to save off about $500 a pack. So you wanted to go down here and get this yourself, and this is what you run into. Them, you talking English, these niggas looking at you like, nigga, get on the ground. You up here talking English. You know, it ain't no telling what could have happened. You know what I mean?
They were going to bring that snow back. You know what I'm saying? That young Jeezy. That's what they were going to get.
Facts. That's exactly what they was going to get. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to the surviving members. But yeah, this was a good old fashioned drug situation that went wrong. You know, also too, you know, moving forward, shout out to California, man. And I think also this is just the first going across the country. This can't be just in California, because I'm not about to eat this shit over here. But you know, California is now.
Go ahead, Donnie. I got you the bathroom, Don. Go ahead and keep talking.
Oh, go ahead. Okay, yeah. So California obviously has a new bill that proposes Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, and Campbell's Chunky Soup to be took off the shelves, because obviously they got cancer-causing chemicals in them. I mean, what are we supposed to think, man? Now, even the soup is not safe no more. You know, and it's so bad, man, because my daughter loves Sour Patch Kids. You know what I'm saying? Like Sour Patch Kids is something I eat when I go to the movies and stuff like that. I never really was a Skittle head or like that. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't somebody who ate a lot of Skittles and stuff. I know people who do, but I really wasn't a fan of the Skittles. I mean, the Campbell Chunky Soup, obviously we all didn't had that on a bad day. You know, I'm just getting over a cold myself. So, you know, I had some Progresso a couple of times. So, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like it's all the same. But for them to be banning stuff that obviously that our kids eat, that we eat, stuff that we've been, you know, ingesting for a long time. Skittles has been out for a minute. You know what I mean? Since we've been kids, we've been eating Skittles. So, you know, for this now to all of a sudden come out that, oh, this has cancer causing chemicals in it. Well, I would like to know at this point in 2023, what is safe for us to eat or for us to digest when it comes to our food, when it comes to things that we put in our body. It seems like everything has some type of killer chemical in it, you know. Yeah, to catch you up to speed, Trav, obviously, you know what I mean? Like I was talking about this new California bill that poses banning, you know, saying Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, and Campbell's Chunky Soup.
I'm with you. I'm already with you. I've been listening.
Okay, so yeah, Lynn Beats, not the Skittles. Yes, Skittles. They're trying to get Skittles out of here, man. You know, like at the end of the day, man, I don't think nothing is safe to eat no more. You know, nothing that we pretty much digest is good for us. You know what I mean? Like I don't know about.
I ain't seen the Pez candy in a minute.
I think that's a California thing. That's a Mexican thing.
No,
you know I mean, like the hot tamale candy.
Hot tamales.
Yeah, they sell it,
Sun drops. Yeah, I've done seen that. I ain't never had that. I don't want to. Damn. I eat that chunky though. I eat that chunky.
Yeah, I mean the the chunky soup is definitely what it is. I fuck with it. And that's what I was saying. Yeah, nothing they process. You right, Tasty Boo, absolutely. Right, nothing. Like they can't digest nothing. Like you definitely got to watch everything that you eat. I mean, you pretty much to the point where eating or digesting any juices or unalkaline water or any of that shit, you pretty much just killing yourself. You might as well just know that in your head. You're feeding your kids that shit, you're killing them too. So, but I don't think a lot of people can get away from that though. I mean, the way food prices is right now, even to buy a bag of Skittles is gonna cost you $5 or $6.
Yeah, sugar is addictive though, dog. It's like drugs for real. That's how they win. Sugar is highly addictive. You got to think about our people. I'm gonna say our people, black people. Our favorite drink, my nigga, is full of sugar, and that's cognac. And you don't really see a lot of other races drinking yak, bro. We the only ones that drink that, and that shit be giving us diabetes, man. And we be thinking it might be bread and shit like that, man. But you still hitting that Hennessy though, man. That shit is the worst shit ever, man. You ever thought about that, Donnie? We're the only ones that drink that.
Cognac is definitely a black person's drink.
It's targeted to us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit, you can compare that to Mountain Dew. They got about the same amount of sugar in it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know that, man, y'all look that shit up, man.
Got crate loads of that shit.
Crate loads of sugar in the cognac, man. That's why I got that's kind of like a sweet taste to it. You know what I'm saying? But we can't get enough of that shit, man.
No, we can't. Can't get enough of the cognac and stuff. I've been done with Skittles and Sun Drops. Yeah.
Probably eating that shit, probably drinking that shit and eating that shit together too.
Yeah,
with some cognac. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You know,
and hit it with a Heineken.
But you know, I mean, yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that California is making steps. So if they making steps to ban it, we might as well ban that shit too. But I wanted to talk about this too, because what's so crazy.
That's right, Jamie. My boy really real. We drank Jameson over here.
Listen, real. Nobody want to hear about the Jameson joint. You know what I mean?
Drink Jameson.
Nobody want to hear about them Jameson joints. But
go have me a couple shots of Jameson in a minute.
Facts. But pull up this though right here, man. Like my niggas is living in jail. I mean, like I know like I said, I think this shit is being put out to try to, disrupt some shit. Like make niggas think that it's cool to go to jail. You gonna eat good. My nigga, look what he doing, and look how he getting these salmon patties together. These salmon cakes.
I'm a full screen that one. That boy eating salmon croquettes or croquettes. However you not say that.
Salmon patty babies. Shit real for real. Live from the chain, Wayne. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on. A1 free band game. Yeah. So about bitch here.
He said A1 free band game. Are these futures people? What going on with this right here, man? I guess you gotta goddamn get it how you live while you in now. You gotta do what you gotta do to get what you need. What was that burning? Was that 2 rolls of toilet paper at the bottom down there?
Yeah, that's what it looked like, man. That's what he looked like. He got it hooked up. He got it ready to go. Got it steamed up. Like he all the way official with that.
Hey man, something that I don't want to be doing. It's time. I'm good on that, my boy. Yeah, Lynn B said, damn, jailbirds eating better than some folks I know.
Yeah.
Marvin says you got to get creative while you down there.
Yes,
you do. You got to, because you just sitting. Yeah, shit.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta get creative when it comes to that. You know what I mean? But I mean, what's so crazy about this whole situation? Like, and I know you don't follow homie like that, but you know, we had the Taxstone and Troy Ave trial that started. You know what I mean? And you know that whole situation. You know, Taxstone, man. Shout out to Taxstone. Like Taxstone, you know, for those who've been around the podcasting game and stuff like that, you know, Taxstone was the number one dude back in 2016, 17. You know what I mean? You know, for this to go down, and you know, obviously, you know, the nigga Bangers, R.I.P. the Banger, you know, that he got killed in that situation. You know, I think Taxstone, you know, fired the gun that killed him, and you know, somehow Troy Ave got the gun, and you know, that's what they trying to get Troy Ave caught up on. Okay, you fired the gun, but he's saying he fired it in self-defense. But you know, my man Troy Ave obviously took the stand. You know, and you know, this is a situation like to where are we going to call this man a rat for like trying to defend himself in court against a nigga that who killed this man, and obviously nigga him and you know Taxstone had beef, and he took the stand against him. Do you consider him a rat for that, or you consider him like nigga I would do that shit too to stay out on the street, especially if I ain't fuck with you?
I don't really know the situation, Danny. So Taxstone tried to shoot Troy Ave.
Yeah, I mean it's not necessarily.
I
even
saw
knowing
some video.
Yeah.
I seen the video, but I ain't really get in on the real case like that. So we got Troy Ave in courtroom saying Brett tried to shoot me.
Pretty much. I mean,
Pretty
basically cooperating, you know, doing the whole nine. But this is his enemy though. And that's why I'm trying to say is snitching, or not even snitching, testifying or whatever you want to call it, is it justified when you coming at your enemy and the nigga that actually killed your man and you know tried to cause bodily harm to you? And if you don't say nothing about it, you're going to jail, because New York obviously has, you know, you can no packing law. Like you get caught packing, obviously you can do anywhere between 2 and 5 years, depending on what the situation is.
Lynn B, that's what I'm trying to figure out too. Is Troy Ave snitching now?
I mean, I can't really call it, and that's why I'm saying I wanted to bring this up, because I personally don't think he's snitching in this situation. Like, if I don't fuck with you and me and you get into an altercation and we in the club, or we at, you know, they was at a T.I. concert. So we at the T.I. concert, a struggle take place, you know what I'm saying? You kill my man, I take the gun from you somehow. You know what I'm saying? I fired a gun a couple times, whatever the case may be, but I get nabbed up in this situation, and I'm like, okay, boom, if I don't say nothing about you, and you my enemy, but if I don't say nothing about you, I'm gone for 2 to 5 years, obviously, at the minimum, because I had the hammer and they got me with the hammer on video. So I really personally don't think Troy Ave is a snitch. If I'm Troy Ave, I feel what Troy Ave saying. Like, fuck that nigga. Like, dog, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, I don't think that's snitching either. Lynn B saying, who is Taxstone? Some nigga. And what's a Taxstone? I feel you. Ain't no telling what that is. But yeah, if it's like that, then you know I don't see that as actual snitching. Everybody want to keep shit street, cold of the streets and shit. But I agree with you, Don. Nigga, if I don't fuck with you, nigga, fuck you. Yeah, he did it. Yeah, and their mama. Nigga, fuck out of here with your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a totally different situation.
Yeah, I mean I mean that's what I'm saying. But we're lumping all this shit together in the snitching category, and that's the part I don't really get and I don't understand.
So
like,
let me ask you something, Danny. I got a situation, right? Which what if somebody you know threatens you, right? They say whatever beef y'all got going on, they say they're gonna come get you, they're gonna give you that, and you take it upon yourself to believe him and go to him first, right? Let's say you try to take him out, it don't work. You see him again, you try to take him out again, each time you hitting him, he is getting dealt with multiple shots each time. You try to take this man out twice, he don't die though. And then he goes to court and he's sitting in the courtroom and he says he's the one that shot me. Would you call that snitch?
If I'm the nigga that was getting shot at?
No, if you the one. So the nigga that was getting shot at is the one who started the beef. He told you that he's coming for you and your whole family, but you take it to him first. 2 times, he doesn't die. You get caught, he's in the courtroom pointing the finger at you. Is that snitching? Is that what we call real nigga shit? When you said that you were coming for me and my family, but I came for you first, and now you want to be a bitch about it, nigga, because I tried 2 times to kill you, but you didn't die.
I think ultimately, but you know what's so crazy about that shit? I think it's just it's chess though.
How was that chess?
Like because you think about it, like if I'm your enemy, it's about eliminating me off the board.
Man beats. Yup.
You know what I'm saying? It's about eliminating me off the board.
But you didn't know. You didn't eliminate him off the board.
Right, but no, I'm talking about him though. Like being the dude that's now pointing the finger because I tried to come at him with the pistol. So now he's pointing the finger back at me. It's about, for him, it's about eliminating me off the board. So I think when it comes to that, it's only snitching to me if you snitching on your homeboys. Just to be honest, like if you're not my homeboy, like if I'm not your homeboy, I expect you to snitch on me. Like I would expect dude to snitch on me and tell on me and try to bury me in the system because now he know he can't catch me on the street because now this shit then went federal or now we in the courtroom with this shit. So I wouldn't expect homie to show me no mercy. Like I'm not his friend. I'm not his Cody. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
After like, you shot him a few times,
that's what I'm saying. Snitching then went to the point where it ain't snitching, nigga. If I'm your enemy, I don't give like nigga. If you my enemy, burn in jail, nigga.
I agree with Lynn Beats. If a op tell me I'm done and he point me out in court, he's snitching, bro. We supposed to be street. We supposed to keep it gangster, right? It's chess, not checkers. Nigga, I had 2 times. I tried to take you out 2 times. What you gonna do?
I can see.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, in this type of situation, think about it like this. In Taxstone and Troy Ave situation, Taxstone been in jail for this shit since 2016. Right? He's fighting for his life. Troy Ave has been out on the street fighting this shit. You know, and Troy Ave and him are mortal enemies. And Taxstone killed his man. So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't look at Troy Ave as a snitch. That nigga trying to stay his ass out of jail. He don't fuck with this nigga whatsoever. Didn't have any intent on seeing this nigga on that type of time, trying to kill him, didn't put no paper on his head. They got into it and it led to this shit. If this nigga got a family, which he do, and my enemy, if it's like, yo, if I don't snitch on my enemy, right, who killed my man, he's my enemy. He killed my man, and if I don't snitch on this nigga, then I'm going to jail for 5 years, and I'm away from my kids. I'm away from my family, and I'm in there with this nigga and the niggas like this nigga. Like I don't know, like how am I snitching by saying like yeah, like whatever y'all need to know about this fuck ass nigga because I don't fuck with him. He killed my man, and he tried to kill me.
Yeah, it's all based on the situation and the relationship with them two.
So I don't think we should look at Troy Ave as a snitch. Period.
Marvin said Troy Ave ain't trying to fix them salmon cakes.
Nah, right? Hell no, I ain't trying to fix them, Marvin. You know that.
He ain't trying to be in there.
He ain't trying to fix them salmon cakes.
Yeah, that's a crazy situation. I kind of remember when this shit happened, man. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's he ain't trying to fix he's not trying to fix no salmon cakes at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't think homie trying to go down that road. But you know, on the last thing, as far as like, you know what I mean, like I wanted to show this part, right? Because my man, and I know we've kind of talked about him, right, being a hip-hop legend and all like that. Now with March Madness and shit like that right around the corner, obviously you're filling out your brackets or whatever, this shit supposed to start. I think it might have started today if I ain't mistaken. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, like with this whole situation, they doing brackets now with the rappers and everything like that. So I'm like, hold up, okay, I see they got a Jeezy one going right here. And do you agree with this list?
With the bracket, do I agree with this bracket?
Let's go over the bracket. So
are these Young Jeezy's top 16 songs?
Top 16s in their book.
Top 16 songs. Interesting.
So number one, we got My Hood, and then we got number 16, Standing Ovation. Which one you rocking with that?
Standing Ovation. All day.
Standing Ovation.
My Hood. Anything I'm doing for my hood versus Standing Ovation. Oh no. Standing Ovation is killing that in my opinion.
Yeah, I go with that too. Okay,
you know
so we
got
got
even though My
Ovation.
Hood was a single, but definitely Standing Ovation on that one, bro.
Okay. I fuck with Standing Ovation too, for sure. Okay, so we got Lose My Mind and Get Right.
Lose My Mind and Get Right. I can't remember Get Right.
Get right. I would say Lose My Mind for me. I'm
gonna say Lose My Mind too. Yeah, Marvin. Standing O was number 16 versus My Hood number 1.
Yeah,
and now we on Lose My Mind versus Get Right. No, Lose My Mind number 8 and Get Right number 9. I thought I had that shit big enough. Let me goddamn go back to the big screen on that shit. See if
so I got Lose My Mind with this one, and then after that, okay, yeah, you gotta push it up.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, so after that, we got Seen It All and My President Is Black, basically.
Number 5 is Seen It All, and number 12 is My President. I'm gonna have to go with number 5, Seen It All, over My President all day.
I think for the fact that Barack Obama had just got elected, which was a historical moment in our history. You know what I'm saying? And with that being the first melanated president or mixed president, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? I think for him to come out with that song, I think that was real big. For that,
it was
moment.
big. It was
so
big.
I'm gonna go.
It's
with
not a
My
better
President.
song though. It's not a better song though. It was big, but it's not a better song than Seen It All, bro. So what are we comparing this to? Because it's a bracket of more. It's the best Jeezy songs of all time. Obviously, it's gonna go down to 1. Right.
So okay. So I got My President. You got Seen It All.
I got Seen It All.
Okay. So the next one you got to pull because Mara comment. I can't see the next one.
Okay,
so the next one is.
I don't know who made this list. More. The next one is Function Remix, and I Love It. Function. What's Function Remix? What's that?
I'm gonna go with I Love It by default.
Okay, by default. I don't know what that is. You
next one we got is Put On and Welcome Back.
Put On.
I mean,
I gotta go put on.
I mean,
what is Welcome Back?
Put On for my city.
What's Welcome Back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Put On. I'm gonna go with Put On. It's a tight one, but I'm gonna go buzzer beater Put On because Put On was an anthem.
What's Welcome Back?
Welcome Back. It's to me.
I don't remember how that went.
Welcome back. He said, "Welcome back, and I'm shining on you niggas. Welcome back. This was back, and I'm shining on you hoes." That's what he was coming with that. But
gotcha.
After that, we got Leave You Alone and Hustler's Ambition. I'm gonna go with Hustler's Ambition.
I can't even remember the song, dog.
I'm gonna go with Hustler's Ambition.
For real. Yeah, I can't even remember.
So I'll go with Hustler's Ambition with that one, and then Soul Survivor and Way Too Gone. I gotta go with Soul Survivor.
Soul Survivor. Yeah, I gotta go with Soul Survivor on that.
And the last one on this list, Air Forces and All There.
Air Forces.
I'm gonna go All There.
With rest in peace, your boy Bankroll Fresh. Right. All There.
Yeah, I fuck with All There. So I had to say,
Land Beats. I agree with you. This list got a lot of holes. Like for real. What bottom of the map? Is Trav a Jeezy fan? Definitely, I'm a Jeezy fan. But Jeezy had them couple of albums that I ain't listened to for real. Especially like that shit. Whenever he came out with the song with R. Kelly, I hated that shit, man.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
But all in all, to make it to shorten it up, Donnie, for me, if I'm gonna compare all these songs and they have to be a number one, obviously going against a number two, whoever wins out of these two, out of this 16, for me, damn, see, they ain't even got Go Crazy on here. What the hell? See, I can't even
They
say, I don't
missing,
even know.
of course,
You know,
it
they
hit
missing a
different when
lot of
there's
songs, bro.
it's a
I
lot
just
of
thought
songs.
about that.
It's a lot of songs that's missing off of it, so I will acknowledge that. But at the same time, that just go to show Jeezy got hits.
He got hit, yeah. Jeezy,
you know what I'm saying? Jeezy got hits, and when we look at these hits, it's all solid. I mean, it's a couple of songs I'm kind of scratching my head that you could have interswapped and stuff like that. But for the most part, his bracket could have been a 32 bracket.
Yeah, Jeezy got a lot of songs.
Like he could have damn near filled up a 32 bracket.
Yeah, what I said too, Lynn B, Go Crazy. This ain't on here. Cause that's one of his best songs ever.
Right.
But you know, somebody had to make this
shout out to Jeezy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I mean, his whole situation as far as him being like a legend, bro. Like Jeezy gonna go down as, to me, like, you know, one of the top 10. I mean, if you had to, I'm not talking lyrically. I'm just saying for his moment in time. I mean, it ain't too many niggas that was harder than Jeezy.
Yeah, Jeezy had a good run. Jeezy good. I fought with Jeezy.
You know, and you know, and like I said, so yeah, shout out to Jeezy, man. And before we get into this fuckery, man, the last thing obviously we want to touch on before we get into the fuckery is obviously this John Morant situation, man. I personally, you know, I feel like, man, they just take our black men and obviously make storylines to pump through the season. But, you know, for y'all who don't know, you know, he's been accused of brandishing a weapon on Instagram. A little punk ass, look like a deuce or a 25, whatever the fuck he had. But, you know, Skip Bayless found it right to come out of his mouth and say some, I feel, disrespectful things that, you know, you shouldn't say, especially if you ain't the same color.
Life. And remember, he's thrown up the Crip sign several. I've seen him throw it up 2 or 3 times. I probably missed some other times. What does that mean? Does that mean he wants to associate with the Crips, or he got initiated by the Crips, or he just he has a dream of being a Crip? I don't know. I'm just throwing this out. That are we missing the boat here? That's just who he's been from the start, and we keep saying, no, you're just associating with the wrong people when he's actually part of the wrong people. Is that it?
Skip? That you know what, Skip? You and the people that you talk to might be 100% correct, but that makes it even more egregious.
It does,
because you got out. You got out of that.
Have that life, and
that
remember,
that was it right there. I don't think that's a Crip sign that he's throwing up right there. I know it ain't.
No, I'm gonna say it like this. No, I mean that's a rolling. You know, I would assume a rolling 60. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, at the end of the day, like I think Skip gets a lot of his shit, and he probably did get that confirmed from Lil Wayne. You know, he fucks with Lil Wayne tough. Him and Skip's wife was out in Lil Wayne's house right before this story broke. So Lil Wayne probably confirmed that that's a Crip set sign. And you know, like I said on the video that I dropped on the channel, for y'all who don't know, you know, we drop videos all throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? Don Peoplez, let's talk about it. You know, I'm talking about everything that's going on. I definitely elaborated on this situation. I feel like it's Memphis that got my man caught up like this in this type of situation with this whole, you know, living in Memphis, playing in Memphis. Memphis is all gangs. Period, point blank. If you in Memphis, you gang banging. Your auntie, your uncle, your grandpa, your grandma gang banging, everybody gang banging in Memphis. So I think that John Morant has got caught up in the Memphis culture and just the Memphis lifestyle of, you know, gang banging and hip hop, because it all coincides. You know, Memphis is the second hottest next to Atlanta. You can probably say it's hotter than Atlanta now, but next to Atlanta, you want to say it's the second hottest market for rappers. So you got like an influx of you know, a cross of gangs and mixed with the hip hop and stuff like that. So, you know, I just think he got caught up in it, just the lifestyle and stuff like that. But the fact that they trying to berate this man and have this man like he's just some type of menace because he showed a little punk ass deuce or he might have said a couple of things. You know, I just think it's crazy. And it's like I really feel like they be having to have these stories because they feel like without the stories, it doesn't make for a compelling basketball year if you don't have the stories. You know, first it was
obviously
Kyrie.
he got to have some kind of background though. He got to have some kind of there's something other than the basketball that's going to keep him in the media. Is he a grown man? Should he be able to carry a firearm? Of course, you know, but should he be? I mean, but you got to learn how to respect the gun though. You can't be out here doing stupid shit on the ground. You know, they got him in the strip club with the pistol or some shit in his hand. So it's a certain way you got to carry yourself, or you're gonna get this kind of backlash from anybody. And it ain't got to be Skip. It'll be anybody. Like, what you doing, John? His name Ja, right? Ja Morant.
Yeah.
What you doing, bro? You're a rising star in the NBA. You fucking right to be the face of. You're a great player, man. You know, stay on the straight and narrow path, bro.
You making top dollar over 200 million. Yeah, you definitely need to keep your face clean.
Exactly, he do, man.
And all this stuff came out of nowhere, like this whole little situation. But now I think, you know, he's gonna get that thug treatment now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they're gonna be showing him on too many commercials and, you know, stuff like that. But you know, homie issued an apology, you know, basically stating like, hey, you know, I'm sorry for my actions and, you know, stuff like that. And he did a whole little interview and stuff. But I think Skip was out of line for even, like you said, suggesting if it was a gang sign or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just think that's something that Shannon would have been better off saying at that moment. You feel me? But I don't know what they're gonna do with Ja. I think they might, you know, he's suspended now. You know, hopefully they let him come back for the playoffs.
For the gun?
For the gun, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, homie suspended. So we're going to see how that shit play out, man. We definitely going to see how that play out. But definitely, man, we appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. Obviously, man, you know, before we exit the show, we definitely got to get into the fuckery. You know, it shows no bounds. It shows no quit. It always gets sicker every episode we do. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and introduce this first one. You know what I mean? And we can see clearly homie is a law-abiding citizen. But my man found $120,000 worth of cocaine in his tire and immediately called the police. Let's see what homie had to say.
Yeah.
I can't even hear what he's saying though, for real. If he's saying anything.
I mean, whatever homeboy is saying doesn't justify it. Listen, if I found out in my wheel, I'm definitely not calling the police.
Absolutely
I'm not calling the police.
Not.
You know, I'm not calling the police. I'm gonna sit on that shit for a minute, man. Make sure everything cool. Make sure everything die off, and I'm gonna get me some money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna rock that shit, but
I know somebody I can drop that shit off to today. You know what I'm saying, man?
Right.
This shit, especially if I don't know nothing about it and don't know what to do with it. Obviously, they clueless. He calling the police. Police could come there and lock your ass up. Caught us one. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe
whole traffic control.
Maybe he just wants to tell because his goddamn tire came loose. How your tire get like that to where you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta say that you the police. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, you gotta call the police because your tire that fell off like that.
Exactly, Marv. Then the first person I would have called, my peoples. And then look, if you out of town, man, look, you know. So here's my thing: why are you not putting the donut on the car ASAP? You know what I'm saying? You need to be putting a donut in the car and getting the hell on. Because that tire done. Ain't nothing you can do. Like, this nigga calling the police. Man,
That nigga
can't make this shit up, man.
That nigga calling the police, man. That's what he on.
You can't make this shit up, dog.
He wants to call the police.
You see what somebody said in the comments? Nigga said, niggas be blocking their own blessings. I agree with that, man. But this might have been a sign from somebody. You probably around here doing bad. You in a Cavalier. They don't even make them shits no more. This was probably your come up right here, right now, today. This was your opportunity. And so, like some, you fucked it up.
Right, because you ain't gonna see no good fortune off of this.
You're not.
Like
I wonder
they're
what
not gonna
happens
say they're not gonna say, well, look, the street value is 25 a key. You got 3 bricks, you know, we'll give you 25 and you know, pocket the other 2 for you doing the right thing. Like that's what I'm saying. It does not pay for you to do the right thing in this society. If you got a lick, my nigga, you better take it.
You better take it.
You better take it. So this man right here get the fuckery because he did not take the lick. And like my man said in the comment, nigga blocked his own damn blessing. Now this last situation, I feel like is real crazy. And this ties into karma and everything else, right? And to me, you a trifling motherfucker for doing something like this. So I can't be mad that the nigga who did it with you outed the fuck out of you. And he did it kind of cleverly. Let's look at this shit right here.
Just came home to this. Your wife is cheating. Look in the basket. Let's see. Wait, what's this? I just slept with your wife. Oh my God. I didn't know she was married until after. God. I left proof. Because you have a right to know. I put my boxers in
wow.
a pillow. Man to man, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh, really? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Them look like some boxes I used to have. Them bitches mint.
Hey, babe. Hey, whose are these? Huh? Yours. Oh, yeah, they're mine? That's funny because I've never worn these in my life. I would never buy these. Whose are these, babe? Whose are these? Are you kidding me? I just came home to this.
That's
Look,
serious,
like
bro.
she know that she fucked up. Did you see her face?
Yeah, man.
She like, damn. But this dude right here, first off, babe, for you not to even go check the bathroom after this man went in, you know, to make sure this didn't happen, this is crazy.
But you see, he put it under the toilet seat though. So look, the toilet seat would have been down anyway when she would have went to use it. It wouldn't have been lifted up until her husband came in to take a piss, which was slick. You feel me?
That's crazy. But the way he hit it off like a riddle, though, you feel what I'm saying? Like look how he came. You know, Marv, I get what you're saying. He too cool for this to be real.
Like, man, that's wild, dog. Yeah, he pulled a smack across the head with the boxers. Nah. Yeah. I do not condone violence.
He did throw the boxers at her, though. He did throw them at her. Like, what the fuck going on?
How would you have touched another nigga's boxer, though?
Right. I don't think I would have grabbed him like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's ultimately crazy. What's also crazy, though, this next thing. This situation right here, I feel like it's some fuckery because they playing with my man's name. They playing with my man's seed. They playing with my man's legacy. You feel me? But he getting paid for it. Nick Cannon will star in a new game show that will have women competing for his next child. Do you feel like that's a come up for okay. You think this is a come up for your boy Nick?
If he can capitalize off of that, then you know why not.
Why not?
You know, it is what it is. Nick Cannon is like, I'm at the prime of my life. I'm getting paid. Everything is all good. I can make as many kids as I want because guess what I can do? I can take care of everybody.
So you think it's a win for Nick Cannon?
I mean, obviously, because this is going to be a show that everybody tunes in to watch. Hell, I'm gonna watch it. You gonna watch it too? Watch. Everybody gonna be watching this shit because we want to see the women.
I mean, they all competing to get Nick Cannon seed. I mean, it must be a wonderful life.
It's gonna be a big check for them.
Yeah, big check, but I still got to give them the fuckery because it's like, yo, it's just how like ratchet and toxic can we be? Like, yo, we just gonna keep playing on Nick Cannon's sperm count in this bitch.
Exactly, Marvin. I ain't mad at him at all.
No. I'm not mad at Nick. I mean, Nick still want to have it. It's just the people just to keep trying to goddamn. Mariah mad right now.
Right now.
She mad right now. She definitely mad. She's definitely mad.
Nick in the spotlight.
Nick,
12 kids. He got 12 kids already.
Yeah, Nick is definitely in the spotlight. But like I said, man, the network, you get the fuckery, man, for trying to exploit my nigga, man, to make a couple dollars, making him want to drop another kid. But you know what I'm saying?
His idea, though.
Facts.
Probably his idea.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
well, it might be.
He make some money off of it.
He was down with it. He was definitely down with it. But yeah, shout out to my man Nick Cannon, man. But I had to put you in the fuckery category just for them trying to exploit you like this. But shout out to all our fuckery contestants for the night. But we appreciate y'all, man. Obviously, man, following, you know what I'm saying, all the people who came in the chat, man, left some dope ass comments. Man, we appreciate all that. Y'all know what time we on, man. It's your boy Don Peoplez and Trav, man. Each and every week, we going live. Y'all need to tap in. Make sure y'all hit the notifications, man, so y'all can get notified. So I ain't got to send out texts and all type of stuff to people. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the engagement. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tell y'all friends about it, man. Make sure y'all check us out on all the streaming platforms, especially through YouTube, though. Trav,
really right now, that's the only one, man. Just tap into the YouTube channel. That's the only thing that is active and being updated at this very moment. Stay tuned for anything else. But as a matter of fact, YouTube, Twitch, and also Twitter. We live stream there simultaneously, man. So just make sure you follow us on Twitter. And if you're a Twitch user, if you're a gamer, go over to the DeadBolt ATL channel, man, and hit that follow, hit that subscribe button, man.
Make sure y'all keep up too with that on the IG page of DeadBolt ATL, everything, IG, Facebook, but especially the IG. That shit's booming right now. So,
hey man, shout out to Four Quarters Podcast, man. Shout out to my guys, Really Real, Trost, and Marski for tapping in tonight, man. We really appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all go and check out 4 Quarter Sports Podcast. Them boys be talking that shit, and they live streaming every week, man, on YouTube, man. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. I just dropped the comment, 4 Quarters, spell it out just like that on Facebook and on YouTube. But YouTube, really, go hit that subscribe button on YouTube.
Y'all know it, man. Y'all so appreciate y'all support. Go catch y'all next week on the live stream rebound. It's your boy Don Peoplez and Trav, DeadBolt. Go.